I'm Hannah Langsdorff, and I'm going to be giving you a speech on my great-grandpa, Paul J Olson. Does anyone ever remember being 4 years old? When my great-grandpa, Paul J Olson, was 4 years old, he had a terrible disease called polio, which soon led to being crippled. He had to wear a leg brace or use crutches for much of his life. Yet later in life he accomplished great things, like saving the prairie chicken from extinction. How he did this was not letting polio get the best of him. Paul dedicated his life to educating kids and keeping humans and nature equal. He said, "The purpose of conservation is to conserve for the future. It is obvious that youth is the future, and I think education should be the rope that ties these two futures together." He was named Conservationist of the Year in 1967 and had a wildlife area named after him. It's not every day that happens to you. Paul was the principal of Midvale Elementary in Madison for 23 years. He was also a member of the Madison School Board. He was appointed by the governor of Wisconsin, at that time Gaylord Nelson, to be in the DNR Board of Directors. He got enshrined to the Wisconsin Conservation Hall of Fame in 1989. In the summer of 1954, Paul taught junior high students stream improvement. Stream improvement is when you pick a river, restore its shoreline, and make sure it stays clean. My grandma is involved in stream improving today. He was the first president of the Wisconsin chapter of Nature Conservancy for 17 years. He also led the creation of the Madison School Forest. He helped organize the Madison Teachers Federation and became its president. Also, he founded the Prairie Chicken Foundation, which soon led to saving the prairie chicken from extinction. Even after his death in 1993, a school was dedicated to him in Midvale, Wisconsin, September 14, 2008. I was there at the dedication. The school was brand new, and like Paul, focused on the environment. It even had solar panels on the roof. If he hadn't known the prairie chicken was endangered, and created the Prairie Chicken Foundation, and also raised $1 million with the help of 7 of his friends to purchase 4,000 acres of nature preserve, we probably wouldn't see any prairie chickens in Wisconsin today. He was a science teacher at Randall Elementary in Madison for 2 years. He taught junior high students stream improvement. Also, Paul J Olson was the principal of Midvale Elementary in Madison for 23 years. Paul had a big family. He was the youngest in a family of 8. Did you know that he was born in his living room, or that he got a degree in science and journalism? Paul was quite the carpenter. He made every single piece of furniture in his house, every one. Also, did you know that I'm his great-granddaughter? Now you know why I think God put Paul J Olson on earth, to educate kids and keep a good balance between man and nature. And the reason I think God made Paul J Olson crippled, was so instead of playing games and running around with the other kids, he could read books and become very smart at his recess. He soon became confident that he could accomplish anything, even with his disadvantage of being crippled. And he did. He saved the prairie chicken from extinction in Wisconsin. Someday, we too will find out why God put us here.
Very good.